multiplication strategies. Get your cheat sheet out in front of you. We're not going to do too much today, boys and girls, because it's Friday and you've worked really hard all week. We're just going to do a little something today, okay? So multiplication strategies, cheat sheet. And the first one was a repeated addition. Second one was skip counting. Third was draw a picture. Fourth was add or subtract one group to try to figure out your times table. The one we did last time was doubling or cutting in half. Okay. And today we're going to do the fun one, the patterns of 9. So I would like you to get your pencil on your cheat sheet and put number 6 and copy out the patterns of 9. Okay, pause the video until you have that down. All right, put your pencil down for a minute and just follow. So I want your pencil down and your brain really trying to follow along with what's happening here, okay? So we have got our 9 times tables. Now, by the time we get to our 9 times tables, you have already learned 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times 9. So there's really not a lot left to learn there, but the 9s are pretty cool. So 1 times 9, 9. 2 times 9, 18. Remember, you're not copying this out right now. 3 times 9, 27. 4 times 9, 36. 5 times 9, 45. And I want you to just stop and look at those numbers for a minute. Look at the numbers going this way. Look at the numbers going this way. Look at the groups of numbers. Anything that you notice. So just take a minute and look at those numbers. What do you notice? Okay, you might have noticed something. All right, now I want you to look what happens here. You see what just happened there? We went from 45 to 54. Look at the next one. 63. Look back up at the other answers. Do you see anything that reminds you of 63? Look at this one. 8 times 9, 72. Look back up at the other numbers and see if you can find something that reminds you of 72. 9 times 9, 81. Look back up, way up at the top. What reminds you of 81? And the last one, 9 times 10 is 90. We'll get to the 11 and 12 in a minute. And is there something that reminds you of that one? Okay, I don't know if you noticed, but 45 and 54 are the reverse of each other. 36 and 63 are the reverse of each other. 27 and 72. 18, 81. 9, 90. Now we could have a 0 here, right? That would be the total reverse. But of course we don't write 9 like that, but there is understood that there is a 0 there. So those are opposites of each other. Okay? So that's one cool thing about the 9s. All right, I want to show you something else. Maybe you noticed this, maybe you know this already, but I want you to have a look at all the numbers in the ones column. So let's have a look at those. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Now I want you to have a look at all the numbers in the tens column. 0, that would be 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So in one column, the numbers are going down, and in the other column, they are going up. All kinds of cool patterns in there. Okay, so now I have a little challenge for you. So pick up your pencil, go back to, we're going to go back to this page. And what I want you to do now is I want you to see if you can write out that pattern. I'm going to give you your first two numbers. So 9 times 1 is 9, 9 times 2 is 18, and I want you to see if you can write out the rest of the pattern of counting by nines. Okay, and remember what the numbers do and how the numbers flip around. So pause the video and try to get all the way up to 90. Okay, let's see if you got them all right. 27, right? This number's going down, this number's going up. 36, 45, 54, 63, 72, 81, and 90. Okay, so give yourself a pat on the back if you got that right. Okay, so now this should be written out on your cheat sheet, your patterns of 9. If you're running out of room on your cheat sheet, boys and girls, get another piece of paper and you can tape them together at the top, or you could just fold the edge over at the top so that they stay together. Okay, or you could write on the back of your sheet, whatever you like. We're not done yet. There are more patterns in here, more tricks. Okay, so we've already looked at 2. The ones column decreases by 1. The tens column increases by 1. We've already looked at the fact that we have the numbers flip around, right? 27, 72. There's something else kind of cool in here. Let's look at this one right here. 54. If I take the 2 digits in 54, 5 plus 4, what do they equal? 9. If I take the digits of 72, what do they equal? 7 plus 2, 9. Now, I want you to take a minute and I want you to try that with 2 other of the numbers. So pause the video and try that for 18 and try it for 36. Okay, 1 plus 8, 9. 3 plus 6, 9. So every multiple, that means every time you count by nines, every multiple, the digits in the number will add up to 9. Mrs. Ratzlaff, what about 9 times 11 and 9 times 12? Okay, well, let's take a look at those two. So here we go. 9 times 9 is 99. What would happen if we added those two numbers together? Well, we would get 18, wouldn't we? Okay, so that one doesn't work, but let's look at the next one. 108. 1 plus 0 plus 8 equals 9. Okay, so you can see that even though this one equals 18, it's still a multiple of 9, right? It takes, even though it doesn't add up to 9, it adds up to 9 plus 9. If we kept going, we would find out that all of the numbers later on are divisible by 9. They're all equally divisible by 9. Okay, so that's a cool thing. All right, are we done? Nope, we're not done. All right, so on the next page, here's what I would like us to do. So we're going to write out the patterns of 9. So things that we noticed. So underneath your numbers that you wrote, we're going to notice the tens column. You're writing this down under number 6. The tens column increases by 1. The ones column decreases by 1. Let's see. What was the other one? The digits add up to 9. And our other one is that the answers all have a reverse answer. So 6336. So as soon as you're done copying all of that out, you can move on to the next page. Okay, put your multiplication sheet to the side, your cheat sheet to the side. And I just want to show you one final trick. Some of you will know this trick. Some of you that watched your assigned video on Epic watched this trick already. But this is not one that I learned growing up. I only learned it as an adult, but it sure would have been helpful. Okay, here is a little trick for 9s. Okay, so if you use your fingers, and this is finger 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, if those are our fingers. If we are doing 9 times 3, here's the 3, I bend down the third finger. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, I bend it down. And now look, how many fingers are on this side? 2. How many fingers are left on this side? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 9 times 3 is 27. Okay, you don't have to write this down. We're going to try another one. Okay, so remember which finger this is. Count it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're going to do 9 times 7. Okay, so the first number is how many fingers we have on the left-hand side of our number 7. So count up the number of fingers. And the second number is the number of fingers that we have on the right-hand side. And the answer to 9 times 7 is 63. Cool. And let's try one more. Okay, so what number finger is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're doing 9 times 9. And see if you can figure out how many fingers are on the left and how many fingers are on the right. Okay, and if you got 81, you are correct. And that is all we are going to do for today because I promised you a short lesson. Okay, so actually your homework assignment today, because I'm not really getting you to write anything except for what's on your cheat sheet. So here's your homework assignment for today. Try or show the 10-finger trick that I just showed you to someone in your house. Could be your mom, your dad, your grandpa, your older brother. And see if they already know that trick. And if they don't, show it to them. Okay? And in the comment box, I want you to tell me, so when you comment, this is your only homework you have to show me, write in the comment box, I showed it to, and tell me who. My mom, my dad, my sister, grandpa, my cousin. Okay, and that's all you have to do for the homework part today. Okay, good job.